Just thinking back over the history of the years of Pack the House Night, last year was amazing with the crowd we had here to beat Bellarmine, and then to walk around the Nickerson Hall and high-five the people in the good seats down the floor. Just an amazing environment, and really, really happy that our alumni are coming back to campus, but really proud of the job the administration is doing with making it such a big event on tomorrow night. A huge night to get everybody back in the building, former student athletes, alumni, and friends and family to get back and watch a really good basketball game tomorrow night against Truman State. First place team, and we're chasing greatness. Those guys are having a great year. They just won a huge game last night at Bellarmine. We got our work cut out, but we're up for the challenge. This game tomorrow has a lot of implications on it for both teams. And I'm sure we're going to get the fans a great treat tomorrow night in watching this basketball game because, we struggled a little bit early on with a couple bad losses, but we found a way to bounce back. And now Truman is taking over first place in the league. So we have a chance to move up in the rankings with beating a good basketball team on tomorrow night. Oh my gosh, you're talking about one of the most mature guys I've ever been around. Is Trevor Banks. He's going to be a minister. After college, he's going to go to grad school, I think, at Butler to become a Christian minister. And he's going to reside here in Indianapolis. He's already engaged. And a lot of our maturity in this basketball team is because of him. He's able to, talk to guys about anything we need help with. And what a fine young man to come in here and, battled a major knee injury last year. Not playing a lot this year, but now embracing his role of playing, 5-10 minutes. But he's been great for Jacob Halakovich and Kendrick in terms of just helping those guys understand positioning, how to guard certain guys. He's like the Cliff Levinson from the Chicago Bulls for our basketball team, the ultimate hype guy, but just an amazing young man that is going to do great things in his life. And all my seniors, I don't foresee any of those guys not being an asset to society once they graduated from UIndy. Oh man, the old head of the group, the seasoned veteran, just really, it's been a long 5 years for him, injuries, and he's seen a lot of ups and downs with this program. He was back on this team when we had Jordan Lloyd and Lucas Parker, Kendall Veet, so he learned how to win from those guys, Dejon Parker, but he learned how to win from those guys, and just over the years with the injuries that he's had, you're not going to find a better person, a guy who's really vested in the program the way Jimmy has. It could have been easy for him to check out because he's been hurt with the hip surgeries, but he wanted to play. The ultimate competitor, a winner, a coach on the court, and losing him next year is going to be hard to replace. So, but he's got a bright future ahead of him. He's earning his master's degree right now, and such a great kid, but an amazing family he comes from, and we're really proud of what he's done so far, and really are really excited about the next chapter of his life after we get done playing basketball here. They played together at Parkland College for Coach Anthony Figueroa, and Jordash and our relationship goes way back from when he was a kid. I recruited his brother Julian when I was at Indiana State, so I've been knowing Jordash since he was 8 or 9 years old. I remember going to his house and doing a home visit with Coach Waltman. And meeting Jordash. He was just a little kid running around the house, and I watched him grow up before my very eyes. And I remember watching him play at Parkland. I'm like, who is this old guy? And looked down at the roster when he was playing at Parkland. I'm like, that's Jordash. And the relationship never went anywhere. I just hadn't seen him in years, but called him up, called his brother Julian, and the rest is history. And we bought Marcus along with him once a couple guys transferred out, and they're like brothers. And the job that Marcus has done off the bench, you can say no more because he's been really good for us. So really happy I had a chance to coach two really good guys. Marcus could start for anybody in the league, and he's taken the role of being a sixth man and embraced it very well, and he's been great at it. Their roles have changed. If you think about last year, Miles played the minutes that Damari is getting right now. And, I commended two of those guys. Last year when Miles was playing, Damari was his biggest cheerleader. And now the roles have changed, and Miles is Damari's biggest cheerleader. And they came in, I remember freshman year, they had a crew on the team. They were called the bench mob. And you see guys waving towels, and it was Damari and Miles. And just to see where these guys are now, from freshman year to right now, it's amazing. You know, they matured so much on the court, off the court, and excited to see what these guys are going to do after college.